Hi, this is Coach Mark, and this is our setup for the Tuesday night practice. First, we're going to talk about what we'll do in Zone 1. In Zone 1, we will be doing what we usually do as 2-on-1s with some changes, and we're going to call 2-on-1s now Wolverine. In this, it starts with an obstacle on the left, a triangle, maybe a cone or a mini net. The black dots represent pucks that will just be sitting there. The lines above and below the cone represent hash marks. You see the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the neutral zone. That will signify what your place in line, what position you'll be. I may also draw those lines on the ice in the zone, but that takes a little more time. The blue X's represent that the players will be lined up. Players standing at 1, 2, 3, and 4, that will be your positions during the drill. Here we see where the players end up. The player who is in the 1 spot becomes the player that's going to retrieve a puck. Player 2 goes to what in this picture is the bottom hash marks. Player 3 goes to the top hash marks. And player 4 goes around the center red line and is going to be the defenseman. Player 1 can outlet or breakout pass to either player 2 or player 3. And those two players are going to go in this picture, from left to right and shoot on the goalie on the right as a 2-on-1 on the player number 4. Player 1 may be asked to not participate or in the attack. May be asked to be the F3, trailing up high, or may be asked to delay and become a back checker. The coach will let you know. The players will get back in line after their drill, after their sequence is over, and we expect the players to try all different positions during the drill. Now we'll move over to Zone 2. In Zone 2, we're going to be doing Safe House. It's going to be what we have been doing as a winner stays feature, has the winner stays feature. In this example, line 1 is going against line 2. One player from line 1 is in the top left corner. One player from line 2 is in the bottom left corner. The L1s in red and L2s in green are just examples of where you might be, but of course you'll be mixing up in the zone. The defensemen are going to rotate in. One will always, during that particular game between these two lines, is going to stay as an all-time defenseman. Another, and that's shown as DD. Another defenseman is always going to be an attacking defenseman, or AD, and will play at the point. Those two players, again, just during that until a goal is scored, until it's whistled dead, will stay as a defender or as an attacker. Once that particular section is over, then the attacking defenseman will go and play as the defending defenseman, and a new player will be the attacking defenseman. Now we'll move on to Zone 3. In Zone 3, we're going to be doing the passing drill we did last Friday that we'll now call Pepper. Pepper in lots of sports like soccer, volleyball, is basically just a passing drill. So for our purposes, Pepper, you're going to be with your line, and you're going to start with a couple minutes of short passing, just being in a triangle or a square, depending on how many are in your line. You'll just pass to each other, work on forehand, backhand, be creative. Then we'll switch to long toss. You're going to spread out throughout the area, and you will be mixed in among other lines, but you're just going to pass with your line mates. Do that for a couple minutes, then we'll do moving. You'll be expected to move around. We encourage you to use the boards, use some lob passes, etc. Then we're going to move to keep away. You're going to be either 2v1 or 3v1 keep away, again, within your own line. Do that for a couple of minutes, then we'll do line v line keep away. That's where you're going to be. Any line will challenge another to keep away. Do that for 60 to 90 seconds, and then we'll switch groups who's going against whom. Then we will move on to Zone 4. This game is going to be called Hot Dog. In Hot Dog, you can see we have starting with 3 players. The rest are lined up as the black X's, and the black dots are pucks. We got player 1, player 2 at the hash marks, and player 3 at the other hash marks. Goalie in net, and the orange triangle is an orange cone. In Hot Dog, player 1 is going to wrap the puck around behind the boards. Player 2 is going to catch that pass, and as soon as he catches that pass, player 3 will start going. 2 will hit player 3 with a pass. Player 3 will go around the cone and try and score on the goalie. Player 2 will then go into player 3's position. Player 1 will go to player 2's, and the next player in line becomes number 1, and the drill continues. We want to be very creative. You can shoot, you can deke, whatever you think will score or what you want to work on. Be creative. Have fun, guys.